Torpor, welcome in, and congratulations on being officially the fastest thing alive, claiming first in the chat for this stream, and for 64 streams prior to this. You are getting ever so close to that number you're aiming for now. I hope you're doing well today. I am very toasty. Too toasty, in fact. It is warm up here. My house is hot. Outside is cold, my house is hot. I do not like it. I'm not built for the warmth. Never gonna let us down, eh, Hobbs? No, I will never let you down. Or I will attempt never to let you down. Welcome in, Tids. I hope you're doing well today. Yes, for anyone that's wondering what the title of tonight's stream is, I found, during the course of this week, a Relayan translator. Relayan, there we go, that's better. Why am I saying it the stupid way from the gunship song instead of the correct way? I found a Relayan translator, and there was a bunch of comments underneath it with people going, oh, well, you could have put a pronunciation guide in, or, well, this word's missing, can you add this word in? And then there was one that was just a full, like, block of Relayan text. I'm doing it again. Fuck you, Gunship, you've ruined my language. There was a full block of Relayan text, and then somebody had responded to it with another full block, and then underneath that in all caps was another reply that said, don't fall for it, it's a Rickroll! And I was just, it's perfect, fucking perfect. So you get the first part of the Relayan Rickroll as the stream title this evening. I am not going to give you up, no. Hello, Rocket, welcome in, I hope you're doing well today. Poirot is on the TV as we speak. Fantastic, we love a bit of Poirot. Still a bit on the up. Well, I'm glad you're on the up and attempting self-care, whatever that is. Well, if it's anything like the sticker I posted in Discord, it's a cup of coffee and a donut, which for me is very definitely self-care. Suchet, of course, yes. It's David Suchet, right? Or is it Peter Suchet and I have been misinformed my entire life?
Hello there.
Hello, Soul, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well today. Wait, I'm waiting. It is David. Okay, cool. I was wondering if I was having like a weird Mandela effect moment. Or... Oh, it's fine, Rocket. These things happen. I'd forget my own name half the time. But it's only 3 letters now, so that makes it a lot easier to remember. Okay. We are gonna play some more Sherlock. We may finish it today. I'm kinda hoping we do. Yeah, Tin, right? Yeah, that's where the Hobby's Adventures of Tam picture comes from, because my name is Tin. Found a rare Bretonian mini. Fucking hell, Rocket, you find all the cool shit. Had to spell it different or the lawyers would get narky. Exactly. I mean, the lawyers got narky anyway. They took my Adventures of Tam art off of Redbubble because the estate of Hergé felt it was far too close to being actual Tintin art. Fucking Spanish eBay. Yeah, to be fair, I've got some really fucking rare squigs off of Spanish eBay. Spanish eBay is just where all the good stuff goes to retire. Pro tip. Like, some of my Rogue Trader squigs came all the way from Spain.
Hello there.
Hey, Aldo, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, I should have really got, like, a Deerstalker hat for these streams specifically. I think that's something that I might look into doing in the future. I forgot we were in Humidityville. Yeah, we're actually in my office in the game. Feels like a fucking swamp in here. Let's see if I can remember the controls. Traces of feet and
Footprints
chains.
left by a crowd of shackled prisoners.
Oh, we got into the room that the raccoon had the ring for. Raccoon has the ring. Oh, I was gonna make that the stream title today and I forgot. Damn it. I have had a really lovely day playing a game with some of my friends from back home, and it's been really nice to just hang out with them. It's been so long since I've had the opportunity to just spend some time with them. And it's put me in really good spirits, as you can probably tell. I'm wondering how long it's going to be before my face just falls flat just because it's hurting so much from just resting smiley face. But you know what? I'll take that hit. I think we're supposed to go the other way, but I don't wanna. I'm gonna see if I can get us fed to another alligator. There's gotta be one round here, right? How many times can we feed Sherlock Holmes to the alligators in this game? Oops. He tripped over a rock. Not enough. Yeah, he needs to be fed to the alligators at least 7 more times just for what he did to Watson when they were in the, sanatorium. Like, all of it. Oh, I never took that clip down. I took a clip of Watson's angry speech to the man with the 2-second memory, so that I could use it as a sound command or something, and then completely forgot to remove it, so it's still knocking about, in the clip section. I really need to fix that. Oh yes, today's prize is a copy of Terror of Hemosaurus, which is a game I already own, and which is fucking brilliant. Have you ever wanted to be Godzilla? Have you ever felt like destroying the financial district? Well, now you can. Terror of Hemosaurus is not only fucking adorable, but it's really fun to play, and if you're having a shit day and you just want to destroy capitalism, very cathartic. Also, it gives you points for trashing stuff and kicking cops into the sky. What's not to love? But yeah, it's really, really fun. I really do recommend it. And it has multiplayer, so that's a thing.
Ashmat
Okay.
dragged Arneson here.
So he's been dragged all the way out to this swamp. Probably been on a boat at some point. I don't imagine that Ashmat dragged him all the way through the water and stuff like that. That would have been dangerous for both of them. On account of Armored Core 6, I looked into the older games. I got to AC4 and was scared by it. Imagine exchanging gunfire at Mach 1.5 as the standard. No, I'm good, thanks. Slow and I were actually watching a video on YouTube of, oh, fuck, what's his name? The really cool astronaut that everybody loves that did a cover of Space Oddity. We watched a video of him watching scenes from space movies and movies about planes, because he used to be a jet pilot, but he was like a test jet pilot, so he would fly them apart as best he could without getting himself killed. No. Isn't he dead now? Chris Hadfield, thank you, Torpor. I am so bad at names. See, this is why the sushi thing, Rocket. Don't worry about it. I completely forgot this guy's fucking name. Yeah, Chris Hadfield. He just seems like a really nice guy, which was surprising to me. He's just a bit of a nerd that happens to be able to fly things and, you know, is an astronaut. Yeah, he was a test pilot before he became an astronaut. But he had some choice words about the, was it Top Gun Maverick? I've not seen it. I've not seen the first Top Gun either. It never really appealed to me, I've got to admit. But yeah, he had some choice words about Top Gun Maverick and the Top Gun films, sort of in general.
Oh, the smell of burning flesh, just horrific.
Keep away from it, focus on our task,
corpsey.
so we may soon leave all this behind.
Yeah, that's fair. Bare feet, erratic movement, different sizes.
A fiery gathering of passions and deception.
Oh, is he in there? Is the rich guy from earlier in the pyre somewhere? Hey, look who it is. It's Lulu. Hey, Lulu. I can't reach you. Hey, D, welcome in. Top Gun is one of the greatest love stories ever made, proof that there is no purer love than the love for the boys. Sure thing, D. I'll take your word for it. Look who it is, it's your friend. Not Sherlock Holmes. He's nobody's friend. You can barely call him Watson's friend. Especially after what he's done to him during this game. But up there, look. Your friend. Okay. Folks, if you're wondering why D is in chat and not in comms with me and we're playing Silent Hill, he's not long got back from a holiday and was quite sleepy, and I said, no, we know Silent Hill, you rest. Because what is the most important thing on this channel? Self-care. Say it with me now.
The bloody
We take care of
handprint on the
ourselves,
stone
we
lacks
take
4
care of each
fingers.
other. And we wash our fucking hands.
The victim's left hand clawed at the soil.
That doesn't mean I'm ending the stream now. That would be a really awkward stream, wouldn't it? Like 10 minutes in,
Sunken
skiving. Yeah,
heels,
yeah.
the result of dragging a heavy body.
The biggest lie ever told is that you need to join the military to engage in sweaty beach volleyball with the lads. This is very true. You want to engage in sweaty beach volleyball with the lads? Or anybody else for that matter? With your guys, your gals, and your non-binary pals? Then you engage in sweaty beach volleyball. As long as it's consensual. Well, I don't mean to alarm anyone, but I think we may be dealing with a cult.
Bowls filled with blood.
Ooh, soup! But you can't have this soup, Tidders. It's not in the angry soup bowl or the happy soup bowl. It's just in like a generic soup bowl, so we don't know what kind of mood you have to be in to eat it. Puppy smashing for me throw. Yeah, sure. Consensus bowl. Yes, exactly.
A worn blade, but clean and without blood.
Emotionally tepid soup. Empty soup.
Blood was poured over someone, leaving a gruesome silhouette.
Oh, they were just trying to reenact that scene from Carrie. It's fine. Are we certain that this isn't just the local arts and crafts community's annual gathering? I mean, it could be. They're very similar things. Crafty folks, cultists, potato, potato. I know I used to be one. Got out, though. There's enough blood for it that there is. Okay, so we've got 2 more nodes to discover, and 3 more pips for the 2 that we already have. So there's no point in doing anything with them right now. We'll wait until we've got all the information, and then we'll start putting things together. Otherwise we might get something wrong. What's with the weird floating parasite? Oh, no, that's Sherlock Holmes, DMAC. I know he looks a little bit different to how you're used to seeing him. He's a little bit younger. But no, it's Sherlock Holmes. I'm not floating upset still. Oh, Tinnis, you're not a parasite. You're the fastest banhammer in the north. Oh, we got a monogram
EA
shirt.
are embroidered with silk thread.
That's fancy.
The prisoner's clothes tossed aside.
New reward unlocked. Oh god, what kind of reward have we unlocked for looking at somebody's dishevelled clothing? I keep thinking that Watson is an interactable and he's not. He's just the poor bastard that I've dragged along on this misadventure.
The blood is dry. The axe has not been used for some time.
Well, that's good, I guess.
A simple rope.
The actual answer to your question, D, is that is how we access the sort of mini-map version of Holmes's Mind Palace.
The wood is swamp
for
cypress,
crime scene
endemic to
reconstruction.
the area. This is how those poor people
It's a
were
unique user interface, and one that I actually quite like. I've got to admit, there are some issues as far as I'm concerned with the control scheme in general, but overall, I like the way they've decided to. I like the way they've decided to
damp
sort
and
of
mouldy hay.
put the
prisoners
investigative
were
side of
kept
things
like
together.
Animals, slowly deteriorating under the gruesome treatment.
Much, much better than in the earlier games, which is no big surprise.
A
You
heavy
got to start
weight
somewhere,
scored
right?
impressions in the ground 1 inch deep.
Access? Yeah, exactly, Torpor. Access. It's the recess in which you keep your axes. Like this. Okay. I am a little oblivious. I hadn't noticed the corpses. I mean, in my defense, there isn't a corpse on every single one of these. You having a little gander, are you, John?
Thankfully, it's not Arneson.
Just hanging about, yep.
I should
are your
be glad
thoughts,
we're out of
Doctor?
the water, but I'm not.
Why do I bring you to these things, John? You're always such a party pooper. Handprint.
The
blood
hand tied
drips.
here was bleeding in 4 places. This had to have been Arneson.
There we go. So Arneson, for those that weren't here for the last part of this playthrough. Lost a couple of fingers, including one that had a signet ring on it, which may have got pilfered by my brethren. It's okay, this all happened in the past, it's nothing to do with me. I'm not a time traveler, and I am not many hundreds of years old. Seems we stumbled into a sesh. See if you can find the Dom to apologise. It's only polite. Yes, yes, of course. Oh, let's go out of creepy amoeba mode for this.
That's a lot of blood, but probably not enough to be fatal.
I've never seen you go anywhere uninvited. That is true, and I am not going to deny that because Marhabs didn't raise any liars.
Both ends of the rope were cut cleanly. The captive was dragged through hell.
No, I got nothing. I have to be invited, it's just the way I am. I need explicit consent.
This is not Arneson, just another unfortunate soul. Thankfully, Arneson isn't among the dead.
Feeling a little bit awkward now. Great, thanks. Entirely unrelated. Ever engaged in invitation fraud? No, I have not. No, I have not. I also don't have a compulsive need to count things. And I don't pick nets apart. Before anybody gets any ideas. And I love garlic. And I have no problems with the icons of Christianity. It's more the practices that tend to be the problem for me. Oh, I've seen one of these before. You put your hand in it. Tells your fortune.
The
That's how that
tracks
works,
lead
right?
behind the stone slab.
This couldn't possibly go wrong. Looks lovely and inviting. How are you with running water, though? I love a bath. I love a shower. I love the ocean. Any particular fan of hopping? I'm not a fucking monarch.
Only
Oh my god.
this indentation was spared from blood.
Not a bongon either. Though I appreciate the niche vampire lore there, Tidders. Well done. I'm proud of you. Feel like my work here is done. I know I made a joke about it on my last stream, but I'm also not a psychic vampire. That I'm aware of. Scratches from friction. Oh dear. Lies and slander, D-Mac. Exactly 1 6-foot box. Mate, why would I need a 6-foot box? Only 5'5". Please don't make me feel self-conscious about my height. Noted is asleep on the couch. Room for Porthos, of course, yeah. I mean, if there's not, he makes room. We all like a stretch. Stand 6 foot tall. I mean, yeah. Okay, I think we have all of the things now. Let's, do some crime scene reconstruction, shall we? I've got to admit, I really enjoyed doing the crime scene reconstruction in the last part of the playthrough, where it was an actual fucking crime scene as opposed to whatever this is. This feels like we're party crashing. It's E and R, why is it not? Do I need to be closer to the flames? Huh. Okay, that one doesn't wanna... Do I have to be stood somewhere else? Is it being specific about where I need to stand to be able to do this? Ah, here we go. Yes, it is. Okay, let's... Oh no, that's this one. Okay, let's have another look at it. No, that's not right. That is also probably not right looking at that. But they didn't stab him. Because otherwise there'd be more blood than there is. It must be this one. Which doesn't look quite right, but we'll see. We'll see. Right. So where do I deal with this one? I'm gonna come and stand over here so I can take a proper look at it. Okay. It was... Ah, here. Here. Or somewhere here. Because it was the footprints that gave it away. So if I walk around staring at the floor, I'm bound to find the correct spot eventually. That's doing that one again. Come on, just let me do it. Oh my god. Okay, no, it's not going to let me do it. Huh. We'll leave that one. And maybe come back to it later. And I'm going to go out of the poobly mode so that I can actually fucking move. I hate that you can't run in that mode. Like, you can walk a little faster, but that's it. Okay. Nope, we know that's not correct. Blood was poured over the poor soul that was laying there rather than them being stabbed. So... could be this one. Not that one. Could be that one. But the hand doesn't seem to line up quite so well there, so... what's this one like? Okay. So it must be that, wrong button. Must be this one. No, not that one. That's the stabby one. It must be this one then. Because that's our guy. Okay, so that's number 2. This doesn't have a reconstruction point attached to it. This one's not too far away, so here we go. There's only 2 for this one, so this should be fairly easy. Nope. We know the axe wasn't used recently, so it's not that one. It will be this one. Well, isn't that cheerful? Hi, John. Bye, John. Coagulant really hampers it. Anticoagulated blood works better, but it's still not fantastic. Oh my. Okay, so we've just got to find that last one. Which I would have thought was the Stampy Feet people, but I guess not. They are slightly different colour, so... I'm going to stay in this mode even though it irritates me to have to walk so slowly, just until I can figure out where it is. Is it that over there, or is that the altar? It's this over here. Here we go. Okay, so we've got a few for this one. Could be that, because that's got our guy in it. And I'm almost certain he's gone through that door. Ah, but maybe they all have our guy in him. Let's get a little closer, see if we can really see what's going on here. No, we have to look at it from this angle, otherwise we can't change it. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's one of the two at the end here, where we've got our guy in them. Our rich bitch. So this one, this fella is cutting his hand. And this one, there's something in the indentation. So it's going to be that one, isn't it? Let's face it. So let's see if we've got everything correct.
Arneson was held captive in this cage until his abductors tied him to a cross and dragged him to the bonfire. Arneson was left hanging here for a while before being freed and led to the altar. At the altar, Arneson's captors performed a ritual on him and poured blood over his head. With Arneson now prepared, he was escorted to the sealed entrance. They used the mechanism with an indentation to open the passage.
Oh, we have a new piece of information that we can pin. Oh, no, it's the same piece of information as it was last time. The place where Ashmat took Mr. Arneson could be this island. Really, Holmes? You don't fucking say. I thought he'd taken him to Disneyland. Whoa, no way! I know, right? I hate having that pinned as well because it takes up so much space on the screen. Do we really need it pinned? Oh, can we change outfits here? Shall I get his buns out? I know you folks love it when Holmes gets his buns out. Okay, but we do have a rule. Slava Ukraini. One of them's got to be wearing it. He can have his tits out. Since it's Saturday, get his tits out. Okay. We are going into this cult bearing everything, almost. We do draw a line. It's a very thin one, but we do draw it. Hey, Gibraltar, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Okay. Oh, yeah, we've got this fucking horrendous outfit for Watson as well. Stay tuned for a Halloween stream in a future year where I dress as Frank Barnaby disguise. Take me ages to find a yellow hat. Okay, so this is the piece of information we actually need to have pinned, I think. Yeah. Not this piece that it forced me to pin there. You say that like I wasn't already adhering to it. Oh my, titters. Oh my.
How lewd.
Okay, now we've got the correct piece of evidence pinned. Arneson visited a place behind a stone door with a mechanism. Now we need to figure out how the sweet fuck we trigger the mechanism. My guess is Lulu up there has something that we need. Question is, how the sweet fuck do we get it down, if I'm correct? Second biggest Cthulhu statue I've ever seen. I have awakened cosmically. Hello, Podlord, welcome in. And congratulations on your cosmic awakening. Or maybe this is a thing that we have to interact with the door again for. And then we can do something that we couldn't do before. Maybe. Let's go have a look.
The tracks lead behind the stone slab.
Yes, we know that, Holmes. Okay. Nope.
If only the sheriff was kind and cooperative, our search for Arneson would be far simpler.
Yeah, but that's no fun, is it? Bravo, titters. He's a cop, Watson, dream on. I know, right? I'm convinced it's something to do with the statue on top of the pyre, but I could be wrong. Duh! Like there's blood on it and everything. Is there a path I haven't noticed, perhaps? Nope. Not that way. Not in new ear. What do we think, folks? How are our favourite soulmate detectives? They're just really good friends, Podlord. Just really good friends. That's why Holmes is dressed like this. Titties. Yeah, that means nothing. And I don't think he is married at this point. Okay. If I were a thingamajig, where would I hide? Anything leading away? Well, Holmes just says that the tracks lead, like, past the door, but you might be right. So let's have a look at the floor and see what we can figure out. There's a little blood spat there. It's honestly very difficult to tell what's going on in all this mud. We got some blood here. Some blood there. Can we follow this blood trail? We can. Okay. Blood, blood, blood. And bits of sick. Game seems rather gated like that. Yeah. Like, I was hoping it'd be one of those... Ah! Here you are, you little fucker!
Heavy and covered in blood.
I would make the Garth Marenghi joke again, but... Stop trying to destroy... I'm not trying to destroy his marriage. He does a perfectly good job of that by himself by gallivanting off with Holmes to stupid cults. Heavy and covered in blood. Hit me. What did you do this time, Tidders? Depart this location. You cannot return after leaving. Be sure to finish everything you wanted to do here. I think Watson would appreciate it if we fucked off now. He's been complaining since we got here. I don't know why I bother taking him anywhere.
Darn it. Something is wrong with my lantern. Give me a minute.
I won't wait for you. I'm going in.
He could be married to his job, and therefore Holmes. Ah, I see your logic, Sol. No, I genuinely don't think he's actually married to... It's Mary, isn't it? At this point. Okie dokie. That's a thing that exists on the floor that I just walked straight the fuck over and don't seem to care about. Good stuff. All right, Holmes, if you don't think it's important, that's fine. No comment. Entirely unrelated. Anyone know how to sneak into a Primark you got banned from? If I knew how to sneak into places you'd been banned from, I'd have got my old glasses back from Weatherspoons by now. So I'm afraid I can't help you.
Whoa,
oh no. Oh, someone knows Holmes is a drug addict.
Walk away.
Soul.
Unknown be.
How rude.
Let the unknown be. I'm sorry. Not gonna happen. I need to know. Curiosity killed the Hobbs.
That's human skin and still warm. What's happening?
Quick, say the incantation, Holmes. How did it go? Klaatu, Barata, necktie! I will never get sick of that joke. It is the best Sam and Max Evil Dead crossover joke ever. Don't at me. I will die on this fucking hill. Oh, we're doing this shit again, are we? You can only go the way we tell you to, so there.
What?
Observe. Ta-da! The terrible burden of knowing. Exactly.
Deja vu, and not in a pleasant way.
This isn't the nightclub. I know I'm taking the mickey a little bit, but I actually really like Holmes' trousers. I'd wear those. Let's face it, I'd probably wear the shirt too. Maybe with a few more buttons done up though, because, yeah, no, that's a little bit of a plunging neckline for me. Too much of a plunge. Need a lot of tit tape to carry that off. How long do I have to do this before he breaks? Okay, so we got some platforms that move as we walk about. Ah. Okay. So we need to get far enough away from them that we can make them set properly? Or we don't need them here? Look. Oh, they're still going. believe this thing is making an ominous noise. I step on it. Oh, it's a switch. Okay, okay. Cool, 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 cool. Can't walk on those, they're incorporeal. Shit. You found Cthulhu's septic tank. These things always tend to make a racket. Yeah, yeah. On the plus side, I don't have to go and press the button again. Can I walk on it when I'm in thinky mode? No. Okay. Can't go that way. Good to know. I feel like maybe we don't need that bit of evidence pinned anymore. Ah. Another spooky whistling noise. Doko desu ka? I hear you, but I don't see you. Okay, it's definitely over there somewhere. Because it's louder over there. Isn't it? Yeah, it's louder over there. Ah, that's for the second set of platforms. That's why it's killing me when I try and walk across it. Because not everything's in place yet. Can we... No, we can't. Do I need to be in thinky mode to see it? Oh, I nearly just blundered right off the edge. I can hear the bloody thing, but I can't see it. It's maddening. Is it up there? Oh god, I bet it's up there. Ugh. Okay. How do we get up there then? We go down here? Is this one of those you have to go down to go up kind of situations? Or is it down here? Oh, is it down here? Please be down here. Yes, it's down here. Thank fuck for that. It's a really annoying noise. Sherlock Holmes known for his refusal to do jumping puzzles. Yep, hates jumping. Plays havoc on the knees. Right, can I walk across it now? No. Okay, I may have done that one just to see if I could kill him again. It was less about seeing if I'd actually solved the puzzle. Okay. One last try, in thinky mode. Is it gonna kill him again? Yes, okay. So we haven't solved the puzzle. Okay. If I remember rightly, we had something like this right at the beginning of the game when he went on his first psychotic vision quest. And we had to go back through a door we'd already been through to get to the other side. So where is the door we came through? Maybe we just need to kill ourselves? Oh, you bugger! That made me jump.
Hello there.
Cutting class, hello! Welcome on in. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community today. I hope you're doing well. Hello everyone. Drunken Monk, Fishy Player. Hello, welcome on in. What were you up to, cutting class? Oh heck. Oh heck. I'm just gonna pause the game for a second so I can recenter my mouse in the actual game. Suzuks, I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well today. I love the Sherlock games. Me too. This is one of the only, like, more modern Sherlock games I've played, but I'm a big fan of the Frogware Sherlock Holmes games. Making a little music and then playing What's Music, which is a great Wii game where the chat submit and guess songs. Oh, that sounds really fun. We should do that on this channel sometime. That sounds good fun. We love a bit of music here. How are you enjoying this one? It's a great deviation from their usual path. I'm absolutely loving it. I really like the UI. I love the crime scene reconstruction and the investigative segments. I think the control scheme could use a little work, and sometimes because of the control scheme, the UI can be a bit of a butt to deal with. But overall, I think it's a vast improvement over the earlier Sherlock Holmes games that they did. Especially in terms of keeping it sort of in line with the source material. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And I didn't do my spiel because I got a little overexcited and we started talking about the game. So for anyone that's not been here before, hi, I'm Hobby Tan. I'm a variety streamer based in Scotland. My pronouns are they, them. And we are tonight, potentially, doing our last part of our playthrough of Sherlock Holmes The Awakened, the remastered version. Yeah, welcome on everyone. Cutting class and raiders too. If you need to raid and rest, by all means, please do. Self-care is a very important thing on this channel. So if you just want to chill out in the Lurkers Lounge, then do so. If you need to pop away, grab yourself a snack, a drink, have a little stretch, get some fresh air, do so. Don't worry about hanging around here if you've got things you need to be doing. And if you got to take care of yourself, we understand. Hey Buff, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Played some Tears of the Kingdom. How are you enjoying it? I haven't played it. I don't own it either. I own... Oh yeah, we were going to see if we had to kill ourselves to cross the bridge, weren't we? Let's find out. That looks like a no. Okay, so that's another theory ruled out. Let's go back up here and see what we can find. A little bit iffy to get a handle of, but in terms of the tone, I've loved every minute. Yeah, tone-wise, it's really good. I hear you might be playing your first Zelda soon. I might be playing my first Zelda soon, unless you count Cadence of Hyrule as a Zelda game. I mean, it has the characters in it. That technically counts, right? Yes, I might well be playing my first Zelda game soon. As of November, I might be playing my first Zelda game and then potentially learning the speedrun for it. Cadence is fun, shame it's a Switch exclusive. Oh, is it a Switch exclusive? Oh. That is a shame. Yeah, it is fun. I really enjoyed it. I didn't finish it because I'm bad at finishing games unless I'm streaming them. And even then, I'm kind of bad at that too. As many of you well know. Okay. There wasn't anything else down here, was there? Go into thinky mode, just in case. Nope. Nothing but rocks and madness. It's impressive that they fit an entire Scar band down here. No worries at all, Puddle. Thank you for popping in to say hi. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. What waking hell is Sherlock in now? He has entered into the Lovecraftian nightmare realm again. We've not done this since right at the beginning of the game, which was a while ago now. But yeah. Oh, do we maybe have to walk backwards across it? I know that's been a thing before. Hey, Dave, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. I don't think we can. We can't walk backwards across it. So it's not going to be that. Are we still in the world's most unpleasant nightclub outside of Bradford? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We still can't walk across the platforms in thinky mode or otherwise. Can we access the Mind Palace while we're in here? Sort of. We can sort of access the Mind Palace. Let's unpin that because it's not useful anymore. What's this? It's crucial that we find and save him. I mean, I disagree. We don't have a map. This is not surprising. All we can see is an artistic representation of Holmes's thirst for black tar. Yep. Like, what do we do? The switches don't seem to have a secondary purpose. Is there anything over here that I've missed? No. Other than our doom, yet again. Welcome in, Pocket Locket. It's lovely to have you here. I hope you're doing well. And thank you for catching up with the raid. That's very kind of you. There have been many of an occasion when I've either been watching a stream on my phone and not been dragged through with the raid and have had to desperately sort of scrabble to join the raid in my own fashion, or I've been like off making a sandwich or something, and come back and I'm just like, oh shit, we're in a different stream now. Neat. I wouldn't worry about it if I were you. Okay, yeah, the mobile app is a butt. I've actually gotten into the habit of posting like a shout out link to whoever we're raiding specifically for anyone watching on mobile, because the mobile app fucks me over all the time. So it's just to make it a bit easier for folks that are watching on mobile. I don't know what to do, folks. This is such a tiny area. There's nowhere for me to fucking go. And I have no idea what I need to do. Like, killing him repeatedly doesn't work, much to my dismay. Oh yeah, I found the second noisy sigil. It was down these stairs. Yeah, killing him doesn't seem to work. I can't walk on the platforms. I can't walk on the platforms in thinky mode. Watson's not here. We picked up a flesh-covered book, and now we're here, which is really what we get for picking up the fucking Necronomicon, if you ask me. Xbox app has 100% fail rate for raids. Really, Dave? Hot damn, that's awful. They'll never fix it. There is no exit door, Tidders. Or... because I think this was the exit door, and I think it just sort of killed me before. Or did I? Oh no, I went this way. I was looking for the door that we came in through, and I walked off a cliff instead. I think this is where we need to go, you're right. And I just walked past it like 6 fucking times. Or not?
Genuine enthusiasm.
Locket, thank you very much for the follow. Is it mirrored? Oh, Have I got to do it again? We're in the Mirrorverse now. Oh, no, we're not. It's fine. Holmes doesn't have a mustache. Yo, mirror puzzle. Is it perfectly mirrored, though? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear, oh, dear. I think I've just figured out what we need to do. So I'm going to go back through the door for a second. Hey, Zeno, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Okay, so the platforms come off of this little bit that pokes out and go between the thumb and the forefinger and then hook round the thumb's side of the big claw rock and then swerve in the opposite direction. Okay. Yep. Fucking knew it. I hate this. Not a fan. Thomas the Dank Engine. What a fucking fantastic name. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Big Claw Rock immediately makes me think of Rock Lobster. Oh, I've not listened to that in a long fucking time. Love a bit of the B-52s. Okay. This is the bit that I don't know because I would have had to go to a completely different part of the map to look at it. So yeah, there we go. I was expecting that to happen. Okay, let's go and check the other bit. Where's the door? Where's the door? Okay, it goes round the front of the gibber as you get to it, and then lines back up with the hand, and goes off round the archway. Hey, Soup, welcome in. I hope this is forgiving. Oh, geez. Have some Bezo bucks. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel for 14 fucking months using your Bezos bucks. Thank you very much,
One has been a sub for 14 months.
Oh,
very
no, it
naughty.
goes...
Have some Bezo bucks.
It goes this way? Oh, I made it. Okay, where's the kiss the ground button?
Excellent!
Thanks, Tids. One of these days I'm gonna do that and accidentally press the mute button on my headphones. But today is not that day. Okay, let's go through the fucking door and get out of here. Please let me out.
And now, axes? What on earth for?
What do you think, Holmes? Shaving, duh. Well, it'll certainly shave something. Okay, they can kill him. Good to... Where the fuck are we? Axe is almost big enough to shave my beard. Amazing. Almost, but not quite. Not quite. Come at once, if convenient. If inconvenient, come all the same. Indeed. Indeed. Deep scratches, dried blood. Oh, here we go. He's starting to think in Relayan again. This happened last time. He went a bit daffy. And I don't mean the duck. Okay. I timed that incredibly badly. Gesundheit, Holmes. I don't even know if we need to go this way. Hey, Steen, welcome in. How you doing? Please don't tell me that you're getting flashbacks to when you played this. I mean, I'm doing significantly worse at dodging the axes than you did. Okay, where are we? I think we're back where we started, aren't we? Yeah, we're back where we fucking started. I didn't need to do that. That was a waste of time. But it made me feel better. Okay, so speedrun strat for this, just get hit by the first axe and then don't look back. It was a stressful experience. I can imagine. Okay. There we go. I wanted to make sure I timed that correctly. I've started, so I'm gonna finish it properly this time. See? Finished it proper like. Okay. So, let's have another look at this. We've got one of the dancing, like, light spirits from Howl's Moving Castle. A dropped martini. And Zebedee painting a picture? Not sure what any of that means. Do we have anything else? Let's go back into thinky mode. We have a door. There are somewhere in the region of 30 Sherlock Holmes games. Thomas. Can I call you Thomas? Do you prefer Dank Engine? Do you have a preference? They've done more than 9 tidders. There's loads of the fucking things. Positive they've done more than 9. I'm pretty sure they've done more than 9 because I've got more than 9 in my Steam library and they're all frogwares. Like, to buy the entire bundle of these is not cheap, put it that way. Unless you stumble into them the way I did. Just don't call me the Tank Engine. I would never do that. That is not what your name says. I will go with Thomas then, as it's the least amount of syllables and I am lazy. Ah, okay. Do we need to get murdered by specific axes? Hey, look, there's the dancing sun spirit one. We're not gonna stay in thinky mode for this, because that will get us killed. Because we can't run in thinky mode. Okay, I am gonna stand in front of this axe and hope that that is the solution to the puzzle. Okay. Did that do anything? Yes!
Now it is glowing. But why?
Finally, we have a reason to murder him. I mean, well, that seems a little brutal. Who would think of a solution like that? Terrible stuff. Oh, that one's pretty. There's Zebedee painting a picture.
Watson!
Why are you shouting for Watson? He ain't gonna bloody help you.
There's that glow again.
Solved a puzzle earlier by shooting a corpse full of arrows so I wouldn't have to bleed. I like that. Do I, Tids? Do I, though? I didn't even check to see if it was this side. It's not this side. Oh, where's it gonna bloody be? I feel like maybe the quickest solution to this puzzle is to just walk into every single axe and hope for the best. Because it sticks you back here anyway.
I hope that was all. I can't take any more.
At last, the lantern's working again.
Oh!
Holmes, I'm coming.
We did it! Oh, thank fuck for that. Oh, no we didn't. We have changed places. Can't just get hit by an axe, you gotta get hit by the right axe. Puzzles, you know? Yeah, that's fair. But also, what is the quickest way possible to do this?
Holmes, what are you doing? Sitting in a place like this?
How did you get here?
It's the calm
How
down.
did you get through the maze?
You just needed to rest for a
Tell
bit.
me, Watson.
What maze? I walked straight up to you. You saw me.
Do not
You
lie
sure
to
this
me,
isn't
John.
a new Saw
How
game?
did
It
you
does
get
feel
out?
that way, doesn't
Sherlock,
it, Sano?
What happened?
This is what happens when Sherlock
Are you
Holmes meets
feeling all-
Cthulhu.
Oh,
repeatedly.
heavens. Is that Arneson? Why didn't
Oh,
you
we found
mention
him.
Stay put. I must check if he is alive.
Mum friend to the rescue.
I just need a second, John.
The deep water calls. Rejoice, for he is coming. Prove worth by giving life to the great lord. Ruh-roh. That's ominous. Can't read that one. Just deliberately ignoring the thing that I'm supposed to be doing. Let me forget. Please let me forget.
I need to focus on Arneson.
Oh, damn it, Watson. Why can't you be more scatterbrained like Holmes? Hello, Waffle. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today.
Lightning!
I should examine him before he has another seizure. Please tell me there are no eels inside Arneson.
Oh, that's a nasty bruise.
Cold sweat. 2, no, 3 ribs fractured.
I hope there's no eels up inside him.
Blunt trauma to the cranium, dilated pupils, lips moving without a sound.
Oh dear. They've really done a number on him.
Pulse
And this is the
racing,
rich guy that was actually
110 beats
nice
a minute.
to his indentured servants. So I feel slightly
Set of
bad
fingers, the
for him,
wounds
but only
are
slightly.
inflamed. Arneson is delirious after all he's endured. We can't
Probably
let him
got a spot
in
of
a state like
sepsis.
that is dangerous to us
His
and
fingers.
him.
Ooh, that is a very good question, Thomas. If there are eels inside him, this is actually Hellraiser 6. First one, then the other. I mean, accurate. And now we can investigate everything.
Pokeweed berries, though they appear harmless, the whole plant is lethal. Odorless, watery, and hard to identify.
I do like Watson.
Some kind of amanita mushroom. Extremely poisonous. A pharmacopoeia, listing drugs, effects, and directions for use.
Yeah, that's very fair, Thomas. Pharmacist's Handbook. Pharmacist's Handbook. How to treat without killing. Okay. Treatment generally doesn't kill, so I'm a little concerned by the title of this piece of text. This book is a helpful assistant on your journey to becoming a competent pharmacist. Well, we're buggered then, aren't we? Every drop, crumble, or grain of a substance can bring a sick patient back to life, but may kill him if dispensed carelessly. It is crucial to know what can help and what can kill. Each chapter provides a brief description of every substance used in pharmacy. Remember, be precise, be patient, learn from the mistakes of others. Sol, thank you for the treat for Porthos. He is utterly conked out on his bed right now, but I will open the treat jar and see what happens. Nope. In his bed, in my office, Porthos lays dreaming. So I'll put that treat to one side for when he wakes up.
Get nice and moist for me, won't you?
Porthos for Targan. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Torpor. And the posture check and the stretch. Folks of chat, we have a meat mecha maintenance request. For me, mandatory. For you, actively encouraged. Now is a great time, whilst I'm doing the same, to have a little stretch, have a little sip, and unshrimp if you have been shrimping in your seat. I'm also going to take this opportunity to roll my shoulders a bit and roll my neck a bit because I have been sat at my computer all fucking day. And it is good to take regular breaks. Do as I say, not as I do. I am a terrible influence. But that doesn't mean I can't retroactively try and fix that by being a sort of better influence on stream. There we go. That's better. Everything feels like it's back in place now, so we should be good. I am a terrible influencer. Me too, Waffle. Me too. Thank you, Torpor, for the meat mecha maintenance. Much appreciated. Okay. That's everything there.
Please tell me there are no eels inside.
Okay, so that I can't learn anything new from them. Ruh-roh. Oh shit! That's Japanese, I think. Pretty sure that's Japanese. Because I recognise this first symbol, the bottom left symbol, and the right symbols. But I don't know what they mean.
I can't decipher that text.
Yeah, me either. My kanji comprehension has always been really bad. My speaking's fine, but my my reading leaves a lot to be desired.
The nightmares these poor souls had to endure. I wonder what this language is.
Guarde a tempestade, abandone sua carne. probably mispronouncing that entire fucking thing, but I settle for being a terrible influence. You are the best influence, Torpor. Maybe Portuguese, could be Portuguese. Almost certainly one of the sort of Latin root languages though, isn't it? The last bit is Portuguese for abandon your flesh. Not sure on the top bit. Oh, he stood up! He's sitting on a table now. At least he's not sitting on the dirty floor anymore. Ruh-roh. That can't be doing him any good after what he's been through.
Let me catch my breath.
Oh shit, he's having a bad time of it. Can I interact with this now?
Hard to tell what it says.
I'm not sure what that's in either, but it looks like it might be Arabic. What's that, Holmes? You're a bit snowy. A goddess sounds like be on your guard. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? A little bit. Oh, he's not having a good time of it, is he? Mr. Arneston. Oh, that's pretty.
This is Dwale, induces sleep and relaxation. Salvia divinorum, provokes visual hallucinations. A gluey decoction. The smell is herby but sharp. It appears burnt, judging by the color.
Oh dear. Ah, we can search for this in the archives. Okay, so we don't know what type it is. It's herby. It's a strong smell, so pungent. It's gluey and brown, so we'll go with jelly. It's either going to be medicinal or poison. I don't want to go with the colour because it may have been burnt, so that might not be accurate. Await the storm, abandon your flesh. Yeah, that sounds about right. We'll go with dark and see if that gives us anything of use. Ayahuasca is a brown-coloured paste used in rituals across the Amazon basin. It causes visual and auditory hallucinations. Created in South America, the decoction's main ingredient is a local plant known as yogor. Okay. So we know what it is now. Neat. We don't know what the transparent liquid is, so let's have a look in the pocketbook of homebrew medicines we apparently keep with us. I just imagine Watson just digging into his pocket and pulling out like a full-sized pharmacist's primer. Okay, so this one is liquid. It is odorless, and it is transparent. We have identified all the known substances. So he's off his tits. Yeah, he's right off his tits right now. Best keep Holmes away from that. Oh yeah. Snake venom. Snake venom typically looks like yellow water. It has no impurities or foam. A few drops of snake venom diluted or mixed with other substances can be used as a muscle relaxant. 1 drop per 80 pounds should be enough. Well, I can only think of one reason they'd give him a muscle relaxant, considering all the evidence we have, and that makes me nervous. 569 out of 600. Nice. Okay, now what? Unless I've missed something. And we can't go into thinky mode as Watson, because Watson doesn't do the big thinky. Not like Holmes does. Watson does all of his best work in normal thinky mode. I was about to do a Poppers joke, but I won't. I mean, you can if you want. There are a lot of narcotics jokes in these games. Well, I was going to say in these games, but it's not the games, it's the streams. It's the chat. It's me. We like to make narcotics jokes. It's fine. Holmes, old boy. You feeling better?
Look, that place. I got lost. I'll be fine, Watson. Check on Arneson.
What would Sherlock be without a little narcotics? Exactly. If he's not partaking in substance abuse, then he's generally partaking in friend abuse instead, and we don't want that. Okay, so we didn't interact with these, because I could read these, and maybe we should have done. But they're still marking as interactables, so I guess not. Have we missed something that we can interact with that's, like, in the middle of the room somewhere? I don't think so.
Hello there.
Hi, I'm Sherlock. Yes, you are, Tidders. Yes, you are. Can I check on him again now?
Please tell me there are no wheels inside, Arneson.
No. I don't think I need the book from the Bayou pinned anymore. Can I pin any of these? It doesn't say I need to. Pharmacist's handbook. Oh no, we can mind Palace. We're not in the other world anymore, so we can mind Palace. How can Arneson be sedated? Oh, we've got to sedate him. Shit. Okay. What was it? It was the snake venom that was the muscle relaxant. What did salvia do? Causes hallucinations. That's kind of what our problem is right now, so let's not give him any more of that. Mushrooms. Extremely poisonous. That seems like a bad plan. Let's not kill him. Fun as that would be, it won't progress the story. Have these cultists got any more Class A drugs kicking about? Hey, you cultists got any more of those really potent hallucinogens? Kill him yet. Yeah, exactly. We've got to wait for the correct point in the story to be allowed to kill him. Perhaps Holmes will part with some of his cat stash. You should be so fucking lucky, Tidders. Hallucinations. No, let's not make any more hallucinations happen. That seems like a bad plan. Extracted poison can kill painfully. No, let's not kill him. So we want... Is it Dwale we want and then snake venom? Because the snake venom's the muscle relaxant. Yeah, Dwale and snake venom. It's always the last one you look at. Was literally the last one this time, though. Not just, you know, because I'd found it. There we go. By combining ingredients at hand, we can make a nice little transportation. It's a nice way to put it. We're gonna knock him on his ass. Do I have to pin that or do I have to make it? Neato.
Please tell me there are no eels inside, Arneson.
Now do I have to pin that? Or do I? Oh, no. Okay, that was the snake venom. Now we need the dwale, which I think was in this ceramic pot.
This should help soothe Arneson.
And now we should have the sedative. Can we now talk to him? Or do we have to combine them? There we go. Oh, he's having a tough time of it, isn't he?
I need some fresh air.
Yes, please go. I'll be right behind you with Arneson. Perhaps you can prepare the boat.
Oh, this is gonna go badly. This is gonna go badly. I can feel it. Are we gonna have another hallucination? Are we gonna get mobbed by cultists? I'm gonna unpin that piece of evidence because it's bugging me. Fucking mood, creepy whispering person.
Free me festering soul and let me feel. Eyes without purpose and now see the truth. Tear me mind from me flesh, score me festering soul. Phantoms of nothing, we are born to die. Filth in the eyes of our eldritch lord.
Free my festering soul and let me feel.
Ruh-roh.
Please, I wish to return. Free me, let me return. Free me and rejoice.
Eyes without purpose, I now see the truth. Tear my mind from my flesh.
Now kiss.
Holmes, are you all right?
Yo, I think I
Here,
heard this at
let me
Bloodstock a
help.
bit back.
I'm fine.
Holmes?
You're not fine, mate.
Sherlock! What the hell were you doing? He almost killed you.
I don't...
You've got a little bit of the madness,
You're right.
mate.
Let's go, Watson.
We need to get you home.
Bon Dieu.
Watson is a
Still
really
among
good
the
friend.
living.
We are, though not for lack of trying by the sheriff.
Well, he'd been telling people you died in the swamp despite his trying to save you. Crooked man. Through and through. Wait, is that Mr. Arneson?
Yes, but he's not well. Do you know Lucy?
Belle from the nymph? That I do.
Please bring her here. Mr. Arneson needs to see a familiar face if he's to have any chance of surviving.
Power of the heart. I get you. Wait here.
Well, shit, Sherlock. Indeed, Torquil, brother.
Reckon we should give him space. Farewells are painful.
No. Tell me that's not true.
Watson?
Mr. Arneson has endured a lot. Lost 4 fingers, a lot of blood, and some of his sanity. But
They failed to
with
free our
rest and
festering soul and let us
tender
free,
care,
ma'am.
he'll to
And
survive
so,
those
we came
injuries,
back to pest the
both
locals.
physical
Yep.
and mental.
Thank you, Johnny.
In a
I'll take care
word,
of him.
he's fucked.
Thank you for bringing him home to me. We'll be all right.
Are you quite certain? Do you have the space? The resources?
I will stay with him at the mansion. It is not a burden to take care of your love.
His property is in quite a state. It may not be the best place for recuperation.
Hush now.
It's almost like he got
Champagne will
kidnapped.
see it sorted.
Then it's settled. Hear that, Errol?
I don't
Us
think you
living
should be
under
giving
one
him
roof.
champagne in this.
Careful what you wish for. Oh, and champagne? I'm about sick of watching that sheriff run riot through New Orleans. We ought to talk.
Funny. I was just thinking that grub did nothing to save your man. Together, I reckon you, me, and Errol have the sway to make some changes round here.
Oh,
I like
yes.
the sound of that.
Holmes.
Oh,
our boat.
yes.
Oh, we must make haste. Farewell all. Take care.
I like the sound of that too. Let's get some anarchy up in New Orleans. Yes. Oh, I think this is there 8 chapters or 7 chapters to this? It was 8, wasn't it? Who doesn't love a little chaos? Exactly, Thomas. Exactly. 8 chapters, okay.
Who's there?
Who do you think?
Let it be known that I'm handy with this
So unless we go long
Nonsense,
tonight,
Dr. Watson.
there'll probably
As
be
I understand
another
it,
stream.
when faced with the imperative to defend oneself, one's comrades, and one's nation, you fled.
I...
Aren't you going to introduce us, Sherlock?
Watson, meet my brother Mycroft, the Queen's best boy. Oh, this is a grim augury indeed, for wherever Mycroft travels, tedium surely follows.
Oh, it
In
is,
contrast,
yeah.
of course, to Sherlock, a man whose obsessive pursuit of the
Who
trivial
else would
tears
walk
through the
into
most
Sherlock
carefully
Holmes's
laid plans
apartment
like
and
a
just sit
hurricane?
there?
Do you have any idea what you have disrupted?
Apartment? Oh
Your
my
ego
god.
is inflated as much as your waistband.
Too much American
Word
stuff.
comes to mind.
Flat.
You work for the government?
International
Meh.
trade is a delicate beast. Your antics and Edelweiss have jeopardized one of the Crown's richest relationships.
Oh dear. As rich as
Oh
all the butter
no.
you've been slathering on
We
your
pissed
bread?
off the Nazis
We
that are
need your
friends
help.
with the Queen.
What? There
What
is
a
evil
pity.
afoot. Strangeness and savagery like I have never seen. Something otherworldly festering in the dark beyond our reach. We have seen things that defy explanation. Mystic forces, magic. You must help
Thrice
us.
champion of world's most throttleable man,
The British
indeed.
government does not invest its resources in the insane or intoxicated. Pull yourself together.
Hey, look,
I
just
know.
because he's a druggie don't mean I am.
Men like you grease palms, whisper in ears, start wars, and you send men like me to
tell him,
die in
Watson.
them. You
Fucking tell him.
and the rest of your corpulent cronies.
Ha! Corpulent. That was it.
Interesting, Sherlock. But as you again drift away from sanity, you find yourself another John.
All right, so the choice is made.
I beg your pardon?
There is only us. We cannot run from this problem. I shall take the book and Davy's cryptic message to Barnes. See what he makes of it.
I tried to keep this character alive to try and make him an ally, so I only knocked him out, but he just had to randomly catch fire. Darn random human immolation. I know, right? Spontaneous human combustion is a real serious epidemic these days. It's just tragic. What, these? Matches? No, no. Just, earbuds. Yeah. Uh-oh. He's got the violin out. You know what that means. He's in a mood. Like, there's a lot of folks that will talk about how Sherlock Holmes is very, like, autistic coded or things like that. But when I see this, I'm like, my diagnosed ADHD friends do this. I also do this. I'm not diagnosed, but I wonder sometimes. It would make sense. Between the mess and the drug habits, it's the ADHD, yeah. Source, hi, I'm ADHD. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's also, like, the hyperfixations and the, niche interests. Another sign of vampirism, if sources I've read hold true. Hoarding is a sign of vampirism,
As you were,
yes.
Watson. Do what you must.
Yeah, no, he doesn't want to be talked to right now. He wants us to leave him the fuck alone. Don't forget that terrible, terrible decision paralysis. Oh, don't even fucking get me started, Thomas. Yeah. Big problem for me. I have really bad executive dysfunction. I hate making decisions about little things. Big things, I'm really good at doing it because it has to be done, but little things like what to have for dinner, what game I should play.
This painting wasn't here last time, was it?
No, it was not. We know where that was. Like, the shit I have to do to be a functioning adult, yeah, sure, okay, I'll get that done, but then I'm just too burnt out to do anything else. Any instances of Holmes putting off tasks for weeks, months, years that would only take him a minute or two? Oh yeah, loads. Loads. He only does the things he wants to do. He doesn't do the things he needs to do. Watson does most of those for him.
Another sinking near Scotland. By the Strand for all the details.
Hey, Shady. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
Ooh, we got a news article. Silence, child. I must read the paper in the rain. Like a true Englishman. Oh, we've got the Bayou's Cursed Book. Found in the bayou near New Orleans, the book is divided into sections marked by symbols. One of them has been seen all round the bayou and near the altar underneath the port of London. The book is written in an obscure language, but Barnes could translate a few pages. Oh my god, we're gonna give the fucking Necronomicon to the bookstore owner. You know, the bookstore owner that fancied the flower stall lady. There's a reason he's selling papers, Tids. When it comes to tackling a bad situation, I'm like, okay, we're doing this, this, and this. We're gonna push through this, we got this. But then I'll sit here and debate for 2 hours on what to order to eat as I get hungrier and hungrier. And then all of the takeout places are closed by the time you've decided, and then you're just like, shit, now I've gotta start again. Fucking same. Oh, it's awful. Like, there was one occasion when Slow and I took ages to decide what we wanted to eat, and we finally settled on something, and then I couldn't decide what I wanted from the actual place we decided to go to. And then we put the order in, and I pressed purchase, and just as I pressed the purchase button, they closed. And yeah. It was a heartbreaking evening. I feel called out now. It's okay, we all feel called out right now, Sol. You're among friends. Cryptic message to Ashmat. The message transcribed by Davy is addressed to Ashmat and reads: When the storm starts, where the ships fall, at Stevenson's guiding light, the last embrace of all the chosen. Killing Tempest article. This is what we actually wanted to read. When to start to cook dinner, hence my eating dinner at 9 PM. Waffle, there have been several occasions in the last month when I haven't eaten dinner until like 2 in the morning. Nobody tell Slow, please. He'll have a go at me for not eating. It's not that I forget. Well, it is that I forget. It's not like I don't want to eat. I just, like, it slips my mind. And then I don't feel hungry anymore. And then by the time I do, it's like super late. I try though. Having dinner at 5 AM functions as dinner and breakfast. Exactly. You're just getting it out of the way so you don't have to worry about it when you wake up. Okay. Storm of the century. The Tempest, which many already call the Storm of the Century, has been raging west of Lochaber's coastline over the past fortnight. Officials are alarmed by signs of the storm's intensification. The storm is taking a toll on shipping and the seamen's lives, with 34 ships reported lost. Oh shit. Even as this article goes to press, hundreds of lives hang in the balance, with seamen struggling against the elements. Sadly, the Royal Navy Rescue is forbidden to launch any search parties due to the dangerous conditions. Her Majesty Queen Victoria held an emergency meeting with her ministers about the crisis along our coast, and it was learnt that similar phenomena of lower importance are occurring around the world. In other news, a French thief with the initials AL is toying with Scotland Yard. That's a reference I get. Part of why I'm a stoner, because if I don't smoke, I'll ignore my appetite entirely. Oh yeah, that's a fair point, because it does for a lot of people give them the munchies, doesn't it? The one occasion I tried it, it did not work for me. Yeah, things are difficult in the UK in that regard at the moment. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. So this is a reference to one of Frogwares' other Sherlock Holmes games. One of the earlier ones. It would be really nice if this was also a little hint to which one they'll remaster next. Because Holmes vs. Arsène Lupin is janky as all fuck. I love it though. It's one of my favourites, but it is very janky. Okay. We do not have enough evidence to do the Mind Palace things yet. I can almost guarantee we don't have enough for all of them. So let's go to the bookshop guy. That's the pawn shop, that's the bar. Where the fuck is the bookshop?
Another
I don't remember. We haven't been there since the beginning of the game.
The details.
Is it here? That's the key shop. Greengrocers. Bookshop. Found it. What we got? 2 books for the price of 1. Ooh, that's a deal. New books in the store. Charles Dickens. Mgsyha'h. Edgar Allan Poe. Ooh, nice selection. Okie dokie titters. Okay. I have something similar, but it's me sitting here thinking, why am I so hungry? And the answer is, you haven't eaten today, you daft twat. I have also done that, Soup. Like, sometimes I'll sit here. It'll be like a non-stream day. I'll have just finished work, or it'll be several hours after I've finished work and I've just immediately started playing a video game, and then I'll go, I think I'm hungry. Did I have lunch today? Fuck. Not again. It's hard to human sometimes, okay? And that's fine. It is fine and valid to find it hard to human sometimes. As long as you try your best, that's all that matters.
Dr. Watson, indeed it has, and good to see you as always. How can I help?
This conversation made me decide to schedule and order dinner ahead of time, because technically I'm working right now. Good plan, Thomas. And I like the technically I'm working right now. I have also had days of technically working whilst also being in someone's Twitch chat. Don't get yourself in trouble on my account, though. By working, I mean riding the clock. I have also done that. I don't do that so much at my current job, though, because... or at all at my current job, actually, because I actually quite like the job. I work from home. Yeah, me too. But, you know, if you've got something that needs to be done, or you've got a meeting you need to go to or anything like that, keep an eye on the time, yeah? I've definitely never been late to a meeting because I was watching a Twitch stream.
Barnes, does Stevenson's guiding light...
Soppy's disclaimer, yes.
Well, my mind first goes to Robert Louis Stevenson, an up-and-coming author. I've been following his work in the periodicals. Interesting man. I take it his literary pursuits are somewhat of a deviation from the family business.
What makes you say that?
He wrote a poem. Let me see if I have it still. Yes. Say not of me that weakly I declined the labours of my sires, and fled the sea, the towers we founded, and the lamps we lit.
The labours of his sires. I wonder what they do.
I have a book on great British families. If the Stevensons have achieved anything of note, they will be in there. Please, feel free to take a look. It should be on the shelves to the right.
Much obliged.
Okay, we're
time
going to
we
make
met,
him
you
do all the
mentioned your
work
knack for
first, and then
translating
we'll chat to
occult
him about
texts.
his
I was wondering if you could help me with
love
this.
life.
Certainly,
Oh, we're not going to be able to after we've done this, have we? Are we?
Where on earth did you procure this grimoire?
Just don't ask me what it's made of.
That's a long story. What do you make of it?
It seems to describe pagan rituals, ancient deities. Wow, what a marvel. I can try and translate it for you.
Oh no, they were perfectly lovely, Tidders.
Just the pages
as
bearing
always.
that symbol. This section, really.
Entity of ocean.
We're just,
Oh my. Oh, already on it, as you can tell.
making
If you can
Mr.
have it done at
Barnes
your earliest
translate the
convenience, that would be
Necronomicon for us. I feel like we spend a lot of time getting helpful people to read things for us and then feeling like we probably should have phoned a priest first. Because this is the second game we've done this to somebody in.
Someone is full of pep.
Oh, yes. Mr. Holmes, he was quite the inspiration. Last time you were in town, he offered me some stirring advice.
It's
which
the
I've since
bookseller
acted
from
upon.
the beginning of the
Holmes is
game,
nothing if
Tidders.
not provocative.
Indeed, the thorny truth is often hard to hear, but it did the job, and now my heart is full.
I'm glad to hear it.
Much obliged, Doctor.
Holy shit, Thomas. That sounds like a lot of work. Fuck. Hot damn, that is really impressive. And yeah, I don't blame you for just, like, chilling after all that, because fucking hell, that's a lot. No worries at all, Soup. You take care. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you rest well. And I hope I see you again soon. I didn't catch the first stream of this. I've never seen him. Ah, right. Okay, so the bookseller you meet right at the beginning of the game, he's kind of like the tutorial guy, for want of a better description. He's in love with the lady that sells flowers across the way. And you have to try and matchmake them, and that is how you learn the controls of the game and how to navigate the UI and stuff, by using Sherlock Holmes to be the matchmaker for these two extremely awkward, extremely shy individuals. You can imagine how well that goes. Bearing in mind that later in the game, Sherlock Holmes very loudly points out that somebody is pregnant, and then tells her that she doesn't know that she's pregnant, and she goes, I fucking know I'm pregnant, mate, why are you telling everyone? That's my business, not yours, you twat. I'm glad that she gave him a dressing down and didn't just, you know...
Take care of your master.
Aw, puppies. We can't pet them, though. I think he did the same in your playthrough as well, Steen, because when I got to that bit, I was like, oh shit, I know what's coming, and this is not a pleasant conversation. It's the barmaid, really early on in the game. I don't know if you remember that.
A moment, please. Spellbinding pages.
Oh, we are gonna fuck him up something fierce. That is not good. Okay, we need to look at the big book of families. Which he said he had. Did he give it to us? Found on the shelves to his right. Okay. Over here somewhere? Ooh, there's a painting here.
For some reason, it makes my skin crawl.
Oh no. That's another painting that wasn't here before. Greatest British Families. This volume gathers facts, stories, and gossip. Why is there gossip in a fucking book? About the members and successes of great British families. It is a somewhat chauvinistic account of Britain's finest. Oh, Watson, I love you. You are definitely my favourite of the pair. Okay, so we've got the book now. can we... It doesn't look like it needs to be pinned because it would tell us if it needed to be pinned. So... Can we have Watson as the protagonist going forward? We still only have one green that looks like it would actually be relevant for the cryptic message. And we need 3 greens for this one, so we don't have enough for that. That's going to be from the book. Oh, here we go. We need to search this one in the archives. That's what we need to do. Okay. Oh, fuck. When is this game set? Location. Scottish author. Scotland. 1892. Thank you. 1800s. Oh, okay. It's like that should have been a bit easier for me. Towers we founded and lamps we lit. Towers we founded and lamps we lit. Could be exploration. Could be a little bit more abstract and be politics. Could be maritime. It could be referring to lighthouses, which, considering the themes of the game, would make sense. Nay, this is the 1400s, the adventures of Master Holmes and his talented dog's body, Johnny Watson. Indeed, indeed. I'm gonna guess maritime. Because we don't know if they're like dukes, counts, barons or knights or whatever, so let's try that. Stevenson family! I did it! It was maritime! Woo! The book Greatest British Families briefly mentions the Stevensons, famed for their lighthouses. I was right, it was lighthouses! Yes! I mean, oh, cool. The first Stevenson in the lineage shares the same given name as the latest, the author, Robert Louis Stevenson. Ever since the Bell Rock Lighthouse's erection in 1810, the Stevensons have left their mark around Scotland via civil engineering feats in the maritime industry. Whether the lighthouses were built by Robert Stevenson or his sons, Alan, David and Thomas, sailors roaming Scotland's coastline have the dynasty to thank for guiding them to prosperity and safety. Erection. Fuck's sake, Waffle. What am I going to do here? Don't laugh at that, chat. I'm watching you. That went well, didn't it? Technically, Waffle laughed at it before you said don't laugh, so... Okay, so we should have everything we need now. I think. Oh, nope. Got that wrong. The message mentions a place where the cult plans to gather, a lighthouse built by the Stevensons west of Lochaber, Scotland. I don't think we can do this one yet. I think we need the information about the book first. I think we had to do that before we could... Is it, Tidders? I'll take your word for it. Got any coastal maps?
Say, do you possess coastal maps of Scotland?
A doctor
Indeed.
walked up to a book stand and he said, "Hey,
Stevensons are known for?
got any
Feats of
coastal
lighthouse
maps?"
engineering. You have my thanks for the book.
My pleasure, Doctor. Do you need any particular part of the coast?
Loch Harbour, West Coast.
Right then, I'll unroll it on the desk. All yours. In the meantime, I will attend to my translation.
Much appreciated.
I said Arbor, not Aber. My mistake. Okay, so we don't need that pinned anymore. We might need this pinned because it's got the little cog over it, so let's do that just to be safe, and then go and have a look at the map. Yeah, that's fair, Tids. The Dales are very pretty, to be fair. Skerrival Lighthouse. Located on the remote island of the same name, Skerrival Lighthouse lies southwest of the inhabited island of Tiree. Designed and built in 1844 by Alan Stevenson, the tower is a testament to the determination of the Empire's workers and engineers to make life safer for seamen. The lighthouse has seen 6 years of construction, with numerous men risking their lives to build this granite beacon of safety atop dangerous rocks. Oh, really, Tids? Neat. I'm kind of amazed how the shopkeeper is allowing us to just look and study these things for free of charge. No wonder the place keeps dying out. He did mess up our paper. He did. He caused us so many problems because of that bloody newspaper. None of this would have happened if it weren't for that sodding newspaper, so it's all his fault, really. Rubbanangal Lighthouse. Rubbanangal means Stranger's Point in Scottish Gaelic. The simple yet elegant brick tower of light, built in 1857 by David and Thomas Stevenson, is not even the only one the dynasty erected that year. It is 62 feet tall and bears a luminous range of 10 nautical miles, lighting the way for ships roaming the Sound of Mull. Ardnamurchan Lighthouse. Designed and built in 1849 by Alan Stevenson, the lighthouse lies at the western end of the Ardnamurchan Peninsula in Loch Harbour. It architecturally and decoratively depicts Egyptian influences, making it unique among Scottish lighthouses. Okay, that's neat. Made of granite and bearing a strikingly black lantern, the tower soars to 118 feet above the rocks. Repainted just before this game is set in 1890. Oh, neat. Adding a red band for ease of identification on unclear days. Oh, neato. That's cool. Thank you, Tids, for that fun fact. Lighthouse facts. Okay, so we've done those two. We've done that one. Ah, there's the fourth one. Right over here in the corner. Barrowhead Lighthouse, located on the Outer Hebrides, inside of Barrowhead. The lighthouse illuminates the southern entrance to the Mink. Yes, I am neurodivergent. Why'd you ask? I did not ask. I love and accept you as you are, Tidders. And I like fun facts. The tower, designed by Robert Stevenson and built by James Smith of Inverness in 1833, is made of stone. It is deemed the United Kingdom's highest lighthouse, standing at 682 feet above sea level. We have learned things about lighthouses today.
Doctor, look what I just found.
There we go. You found something?
Barnes, have you finished with the book?
Yes. I've written out a translation of the section you wanted. It, puts the grim in grimoire.
I thought as much.
Long story short, it details
They
macabre
did indeed,
rituals,
Waffle.
death, leviathans, and the apocalypse. See for yourself. I must ask you to leave the book with me so I can read more of it. It's compelling. Very compelling.
Oh boy. I'm thinking we say no.
I don't think that would be wise. Please give it back. That said, I remain grateful for your immeasurable help.
Oh, how disappointing. I hope you will consider lending it to me in the future. Good day,
No,
Doctor.
I'm burning the fucking thing as soon as I'm done with it. And we will never speak of this again.
Mycroft, here to buy a book on fraternal dysfunction?
The Holmes family is beyond counselling, Doctor.
True, more
was
deserving
a
of
fantastic
scientific
burn.
study. What do you want?
I came to warn you. Perhaps you have a moment to...
Sorry, I reserve Tuesday afternoons for time with friends.
I'm worried about Sherlock. He's not well. You should know that he has had episodes in the past. Detachment from reality. He will need your support.
Such gall. First you crush him under your boot heel, now you ask me to pick up the pieces.
Your emotions are impeding your rationality. He needs to be distracted, diverted into something less harmful.
Surely you jest. Only one thing shall truly bring him peace of mind, and that is solving his case.
The last case he pursued so doggedly was Cordona. He came home a wreck, and this time I fear he may not return at all.
You are not his father, Mycroft. Not anymore. He is a grown man, a brilliant man. I know you care for him. I just wish you also respected him.
The Crown cannot help you. But I can. Give him this.
What is it?
A confidential note tied to his case. He may see value in it. Just do not tell him it came from me. Oh, speaking of the Crown, perhaps you can help us with another matter? It requires some local knowledge.
No. Do we help him or not? What do you think? Do we think about it or do we just do it? I leave the choice up to you folks. Oh wow, that is delightfully macabre, you're right. It doesn't help alienating him, I suppose. Oh, thank you for the info dump, Tidders. That was very interesting. Very much appreciated, as always. We love a bit of info dumping here. Okay.
I'm all ears.
For your eyes only. Here is a folder with all the details.
Oh shit, that's a lot of information. One of our informants, Philip Hawke, has not been in contact for the last few days. Please check his status. He was working on an investigation close to his lodgings. Hawke is disabled, and his home is next to one of your client's houses. Captain Stenwick, report to me after you have visited. I'll be in the bookshop. Okay, so we've picked up a side quest. Let's actually unpin the Stevenson family note as well, because we don't need that anymore. Captain Stenwick. So we just need to figure out where Captain Stenwick lives. And then... Stenwick's mansion. Okay, Stenwick lives in the mansion. do need some sleep, so I'm off. No worries at all, Waffle. Thank you for being here. It's been lovely to have you, as always. I hope you get some good rest. Take care. Okay, so these are all mansion-y type buildings. Hawk's house. Is this Hawk's house? I guess this is Hawk's house.
Unlike Holmes, I don't carry lockpicks.
Oh, sassy. Someone's having a bad day.
A wasp's nest. They might attack if someone draws too close or are otherwise provoked. Much like London itself.
Accurate. Okay, so we got a wasp's nest and a door that we can't get through. Oh, shit.
Royal Berkshire Regiment.
Unfinished note written by Hawk. 0545, carriage with a hooded visitor arrived. 0725, carriage left, the visitor stayed inside. 0910, boxes with gold from the Japanese Imperial Mint arrived. 0936, boxes are still being unloaded. 1010, the last box was moved inside the embassy. 1133, arrival of the Ottoman ambassador and vice consul. 1244, the men are having a meeting on the second floor. There are maps of M.
A capital M signed by someone else's hand. His face and neck are swollen, and I can see wasp stings all over the skin.
Yeesh, okay. I keep thinking the powder's gonna be something, but it's not letting me interact with it, so I guess not. Is it powder or is it just funky lighting, actually? It might just be funky lighting. Ah, here we go.
Only his right arm was functional. His left arm was paralyzed in the war.
Oh, that is eerie, titters.
The spyglass was positioned to watch the windows of the embassy across the road.
Okay. So he was doing some
A map of possible
surveillance.
routes taken from the embassy. I thought only Sherlock was capable of this kind of deduction.
No. He's just the only one that's an arsehole about it.
Near perfect camouflage. It makes me wonder if Mycroft also spies on our suite in Baker Street.
Oh, more than likely. That shows you how different Holmes and Mycroft really are. Like, Holmes's informants are a bunch of kids that he pays that live on the streets. Did I just walk straight past him? Oh no, he's there.
I'm sorry, I have bad news.
Please do not tell me Hawk is a turncoat.
Worse, I found him dead in his wheelchair, out in the garden.
How did he die? Exactly.
He was stung repeatedly by wasps. His body succumbed to anaphylaxis.
And that is all you observed? Was there anything suspicious?
Well, there was one thing. In his notes I found a handwritten
bad time to
M,
take a drink.
but it didn't match Hawk's other writing.
Listen carefully, Doctor. Do not investigate further, do not talk about this matter to anyone, and do not ask questions. Thank you. Now leave it alone.
Well, that was a nice short side quest. Hopefully that'll stand us in good stead with him later. And positively affect the outcome of the game. I mean, I certainly don't want to do that, but I also don't want to get murdered.
Get the Strand, get the true facts.
We could always talk to Holmes about it. He loves a puzzle. Oh, he's not playing his violin anymore. That's potentially a good sign.
Family, Watson. I let go of the best part in Cordona. Now I am left with the worst in Mycroft.
Oh dear.
You held your own against Mycroft. He makes for a formidable foe. And a daunting brother. Go on without me, Watson. I need a rest. And a smoke or two.
Okay. Can we give him that bit of information from... Is this what he gave me? It must be. Profile of A. Rochester, presumed dead. Lord H.P. Rochester, London billionaire, married to an American woman. They had a son named Archibald, who moved east to take charge of his father's interests after finishing his education and reaching the age of majority. Archibald held many jewel mines in Australia and holdings in England. His wealth in gems rose immensely. In 1875, he boarded a ship to England. A storm sunk his ship. No crew members survived. Neither Archibald's body nor his gems were ever found. His father, Lord H.P. Rochester, died shortly thereafter, with Lady Rochester moving to Boston and subsequently passing away. Several of the documented Rochester gems have recently resurfaced and been connected to Louisianan banks and the Black Edelweiss, among other locations. The book details a vaguely anthropoid monster. It has an octopus-like head, its face being a mass of feelers, a scaly, rubbery-looking body, huge claws on its hind feet and forefeet, and long, narrow wings. Gee, I wonder what they're talking about there. We already read that one. That's the one about the lighthouses. Message from Ashmat. Bit about the Stevenson family. Okay, I think we are up to date. Barnes' approximate, if hasty translation, details a ritual for awakening a pagan god sleeping under the ocean. It involves a special chant the strongest of men of every ethnicity on Earth perform before they are to be sacrificed for the god's awakening. A creature with a pitch-black face akin to an Egyptian sphinx must witness the ritual. If successful, the ceremony will destroy the world's seas and lands. I assume H.P. Rochester made his wealth via the creation of the source that shares his name. Indeed. Indeed. Okay, so I guess the fact that this was flashing at me means that we have all the things we need for this now. That's a lot of stuff. Okay, so... Ritual of Awakening. Definitely that one. Book's Pagan God. And we need a lighthouse. But which lighthouse was it? Not that one. I think it's the one with the black lanterns. Which I think was also the tallest one, wasn't it? Egyptian influences, it's this one. It is the one with the black lantern, I was right. Okay. I got all but one of them right. So I got the right lighthouse and I got the ritual correct. It was just the pagan god that wasn't... Do we actually want the message to Ashmat? No. Profile of A. Rochester. So if we hadn't have agreed to talk to Mycroft, we may not have been able to do this. Oh no, he gave this before he asked for help, didn't he? Never mind. Archibald Rochester is alive and leading a cult. He claims to conduct a monstrous ritual at Ardnamurchan Lighthouse. By implication, the sacrifice of all the abductees of diverse ethnicities. Okay, I think I'm getting tired, and you can tell because I'm tripping over every fucking word. But I kind of want to see where this takes us. Do I need to talk to Holmes now that I've had a think? Yeah. I know everything.
Holmes, I have the translation. But Barnes was affected by the book. Holmes?
Watson?
It's a museum now. Neat.
Barnes was behaving oddly, but I was able to retrieve the book and his preliminary translation. I think we have a lead. Sherlock, what is it?
I find myself burdened.
He's having a bit of a tough time.
It's no surprise that I tend towards obsession. Indeed, obsession of grants me the insights that have become my stock in trade, but my greatest asset. Yet I cannot deny this nature proves as much a hindrance as a boon. It has cost me friends, colleagues, brothers. And despite my obsession as I contend with the matter at hand, no closer to understanding than when we began, I must conclude that I am of no worth at all. Without an answer, what use is the question?
Sherlock, this is no time
just
for
at
despair.
me next time, Holmes.
The book is real.
Fuck.
Those men went mad.
John, I fear that I am as mad as the rest of them.
Most everyone's mad here. Oh, that's really cool, Tidders. It's fun to say he's mad. Is it? But I want to be a good friend. And I can't, like, go to the menu to save. I should have saved before this. Then I could have done both. I'm gonna be a good friend. Thomas, thank you very much for the follow. I just realised I hadn't hit that yet. Oh, believe me, I have gone for literal months without following someone without realising it before. It's fine. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Still a good friend, but from a different angle. Oh, okay. I'm okay with that. I see. I mean, true. And if it is going to be, you know, like an endearing you're mad rather than, yeah, you're crazy, I'm sending you to the loony bin kind of situation, then I'm more on board with that, because that's exactly how I talk to my friends. Madness is indeed the spice of life, Sol. You are correct. Fuck it, we'll do it.
Oh, you are undoubtedly mad. And egotistical, irascible, oblivious, infuriating.
All right.
Self-absorbed, self-righteous, self-congratulatory.
Okay.
And invariably correct. So fear not madness, for it seems
That's
to
the
me
most
your
annoying
greatest
part.
strength. Something stirs in the depths, Sherlock. A danger. A darkness only a madman would dare face.
Into the darkness, then.
You're insane, but you're always fucking right. Let's depart for Scotland. End chapter. Do you think he says end chapter, but like whispers it? End chapter. Holmes just goes, what?
Well, shall we be off?
Yes, of course. You can apprise me of your actions while we pack.
We're on to the last chapter. Tidders, can you do me a favour, please? Can you take a quick look at how long, roughly, this chapter is for me? Because I'm willing to go a little late tonight, if it means we get this finished. But not. You're mad, so let's go to Scotland. Yeah, I mean, it worked for me. This will be over an hour.
Holmes, if we don't make land soon,
what do we think,
I fear
folks?
we will join those missing souls.
that's bright. Holmes is not looking well.
These seas have taken too many, John. Let's stop them from taking more then.
Quite some time. Okay. So Nshady's saying over an hour. You're saying quite some time. So maybe we leave it here and we save the last chapter for next time. What do we think? Because I'm already 26 minutes over my normal time. And Rocket has redeemed a guide the raid because Rocket senses what is about to happen, clearly. Let's stand together with Watson. And let's save before I forget. I think you'll enjoy it more fresh. Fair play. I am quite tired. I mean, it's mostly the reading that's the problem at this point. Full disclosure, after the stream last weekend? Was it last weekend? No, it's last Friday. After the stream last Friday, I stayed up until 3 because I was enjoying the game I was playing so much I just decided to play it in Awana. And I was getting tired by the end of it, but I was still really fucking enjoying it. But I didn't have to read anything out then, which made it a bit easier. At the beginning of the romantic honeymoon for our pair of detectives. Indeed, Soul, indeed. Soul is headcanoning this hard now, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay, we'll leave it there then. So, time to take you through to the ending screen. Something a little less sinister on in the background there. Oh, there goes our little witch. Bye, little witch. Right. So we've already got our raid target, courtesy of Rocket. But before we raid out, there is a giveaway active on the stream. Today's prize is a copy of The Terror of Hemosaurus, which is a delightful little arcade game where you get to be Godzilla, or Mechagodzilla, or other Godzilla-adjacent creatures, and destroy buildings. It's really good fun. And it features a cult, so it's thematically appropriate for this stream. Until the next sanity-compromising adventure, that'll be tomorrow, Soul. 'Cause every adventure with me is a sanity-compromising adventure. To purchase tickets, you can say !ticket to get 1 ticket, but you can purchase up to 10 tickets by saying !ticket, space, and then the number of tickets you wish to purchase up to a value of 10. I will give folks a little bit of time to enter if they want to. As I know some of you will have only just heard about this giveaway right now. So, if anybody else wants to enter and give Thomas a run for their money, you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a little bit for the lag. The giveaway is closed. And our winner, with a 100% chance to win, is Thomas the Dank Engine. Thomas, I will send you the code for Hemosaurus via the Twitch DM system a little bit later. Congratulations on your first giveaway win. Okay. Right. That's that bit done. So now, as we've had a Guide the Raid redemption, we will be going to see Lucian v. Ghost. There is a link to Lucian's channel once Chibitan wakes up. There we go. So that you can follow along with the raid if you are on Twitch Mobile and it's being a butt. But yeah, hop on in, say hello, even if you're not going to hang around, pop in and say hi, you know, show some support. I will be back in like 11 and a half hours. We are going to be playing the excavation of Hobbs' barrow. Not my barrow, some other Hobbs's barrow. I need to make that clear. And it's my first time playing it, and I don't know what to expect, but I hear it's very good and very much up my street, so quite excited about that. That'll be 12 PM UK time. And then after we've done a little bit of that, we will do some practice, because I have got my first ever speedrun marathon coming up soon, and I am fucking bricking it. There's the information about that. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow, or today, technically, a little bit later. But until I do see you next, I want you folks to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, wash your fucking tentacles, and have a great Sunday, everyone, however you're spending it. Bye-bye.